Like, why is the toilet called John?
I never heard that.
You never heard somebody say, "Oh yeah, no, I'm gonna go to the John."
No.
No, no, man,
Uh-uh.
you gotta get out there. You gotta talk to more white people.
Really?
Yeah,
They
uh,
say John?
yeah, they definitely say John. It's like I'm gonna go. They'll say it's like the funniest shit because they'll be so vulgar. Like I'm about to take the fattest shit. I'm about to do all it, but I'm gonna go to the John. Like they try to
I've
cover it up.
never heard that shit. I've heard like calling like food John or like I don't know, like just
Really?
random shit. Yeah, that's slang, bro. Like it derives from joint, but not like because like it's more of like I think it's more New York slang where like everything is joint, but also here
We're two
too.
different people. We're on two different
No,
spectrums.
you never heard of somebody say like burger joint or like hot dog joint?
Joint. Yeah,
Yeah,
joint.
joint.
Oh no, I'm talking about John.
I know John derives from joint, and John is also like kind of the same thing. It's New York slang. It just means anything. Like uh, I don't know. John just kind of means anything, bro. That's what I've heard. I've never heard anybody say, "I gotta go hit the John real quick." What the fuck, man?
Well,
Yeah.
that's white culture. I don't know what to tell you.
I always thought they'd say something like potty. I'm pretty sure they still
Potty?
say.
What the fuck? What are you,
Yeah, but
5?
I've heard. No, I don't say. I've never said. Even when I was little, I don't think I've ever said I gotta use the potty. I've always said like bathroom and shit. But I've heard
We
I
had
heard
a
adults say,
student. Literally, this teacher was like on some bullshit. He was like, you gotta finish your work. Keep in mind, we're all like almost 18. You would expect to, be let go to use the
yeah,
bathroom.
yeah,
It was like, man, listen. He pulls him. He's like, sir, listen. I can either take a shit right here, or you can just let me go. And the teacher's like trying to test him and shit. And he started to pull his pants down. I was like, no, 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 man, just go, just go, just go. That's
yeah,
like a power move, dude. Who needs guns? Just pull your pants down.
yeah. I remember when I was little, my mother we started talking about like just having gas while you're sitting in class, and then she's like, the school should create like some kind of rule in case like they need to release gas any of the students they could like maybe stand up and say, okay, class, anybody needs to release any gases, come out to the hallway. And I'm like, Ma, you really think that's gonna fly, man? I don't think anybody wants to admit that they got gas.
Man, what the? I remember we had a teacher. Uh, I guess some kid farted, like in class, and he was so embarrassed that, like, I guess this teacher, in order to make him feel better, was like, I gotta out shit this guy, and like he ripped like the meanest, like sounding fart I've ever heard. And
Juice
like,
just
yeah, no, I guess it worked because like the attention now came on him.
wow.
Such a good teacher, I guess.
That is a new level of confidence, man.
Definitely,
You
man.
ever yeah, okay. So you find yourself in a situation where you're in like an elevator or a bus or just anywhere where you're with people, and then all of a sudden you
Oh
smell
man.
fart. You smell fart. Who are you? What kind of person are you in that situation? Like, are you like the type
It,
of person to like look around like, no, it's not me? Or are you the
no, it
type of person
really
that keep
depends, man.
quiet?
Who am I in the elevator with?
Just random ass people, random civilians.
Nah, man. You gotta be more specific. This really dictates how my answer will be.
No, well, okay, you're in an elevator and you just got in with random ass people.
Okay, but you gotta like, if it's a fucking 5-year-old, I'm not gonna, like, what the fuck?
Oh no, 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 it doesn't matter who farted. What kind of person are you in that situation? Like, would you like look around and
Depends on how many people are in the elevator, dude.
I think I'm the type of person that will keep quiet, man. Because if I know it's not me and it could be anybody, I don't want to draw attention to myself. I'm gonna just like be with everybody, just look down and say nothing.
Yeah, I'm sure that'll work.
You never been in a situation like that?
I've never. I'm claustrophobic. I try not to take the elevators.
Okay, say it was a 5-year-old.
In your fucking face, Timmy. Fuck you. Like,
Remember that one guy on Reddit that said that he really liked farting on kids.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
Fuck
man.
these kids, man.
Dude, that's the funniest shit
That's
I've
that
ever read.
that's that Jordan mentality. Fuck them kids.
I know, man.
Speaking of
And
basketball, speaking of basketball, um,
yeah,
do you watch modern day basketball by any chance, or do like
no,
no?
I don't know.
Right. Well, yeah, it's falling
Sometimes.
off. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, there's more international players, which is cool.
Yeah.
But no. So Memphis Grizzlies, the team, their star player Ja Morant is being
Mhm.
accused of beating the shit out of a 17-year-old kid and pulling a gun on them. And then earlier today, well, not earlier today, it's like in the week, he went on Instagram and he was posing with like a gun and like singing all this shit. And it's not confirmed whether it was a real firearm or like one of those lighter guns, you know.
Yeah,
Uh,
yeah. Flare guns.
yeah, yeah. They don't. It's still being investigated, but he's been suspended for 2 days. The reason I bring this up is, man, why this is like an opportunity that people would like legitimately kill for. This is like a person's
Yeah,
dream, right? To make it to
yeah,
the NBA, and you just want to like beat fucking kids up. What the fuck?
yeah. That's man. Remember, our old coach said that getting into the NBA is way harder than getting into Harvard.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I looked that shit up. That shit's true, man. Getting into the NBA is like almost a miracle, man. Okay, well, maybe not almost a miracle, but it's pretty damn hard.
Do
And
you
then you
gotta
just,
dedicate yourself since like what? Like when you're fucking five? Like that's
dude,
what
you
I
gotta
want to
like
be.
make so many sacrifices, man. you know, and you
But
gotta keep.
the thing about him though is that he's like one of those players who tries to act tough. Like even when he plays, he'll like, for example, he'll dunk on somebody, he'll he'll like taunt them, and because he's like he has players, his teammates are like giant as fuck, he can get away with it because nobody's gonna test him, you know.
Yeah,
Um, and yeah, it's so weird because, like I said, you you're a male, you can't be a gangster and also have like a multi-million-dollar contract. Like that shit just doesn't equate.
right, right. Yeah, I get it. I get it. Yeah, man. I mean, that's just such a dumbass move, man. I wanted to be in the NBA when I was little, but like I sucked at basketball, so I
No,
just kind
really?
of gave. Yeah, man. I was obsessed with being in the NBA when I was in like fourth grade. I always wanted to decorate my room, but I never ever could really get my hands on any posters. So I'd make my own posters, and I was like drawing the Michael Jordan symbol. And but I was a boring ass kid. I was lazy too. So what I did was I just wrote like basketball player names on. I cut out some loose leaf and I just taped their names in
That's
pen. I just
you
taped
gotta
it
start
on my
somewhere, I
wall.
guess, dude.
Yeah, yeah, but like that shit was motivational though. I looked up my posters every damn morning, and I get my ass kicked in basketball. I stayed after school a lot, and man, I sucked at basketball,
Man,
dude.
I remember when we were all at at recess and shit, and it was like tournaments. It was like the fucking finals. It was
Yeah,
prime, pristine, fucking
it
Lakers
was
versus Celtics
fun,
type shit,
man.
dude. And then
Yeah,
everybody would go hard, and we think we're the shit. Um, yeah, no, we sucked. Like we sucked ass, dude. Like we were not
bro,
good. Nobody made shots, but we were
there
like,
was.
we're making it to the NBA.
Yeah, we're like, man, we're gonna be all stars tomorrow, you know. But there was basketball, and then there was fucking dodgeball, man. Dodgeball was fucking war, man. Dodgeball,
Dodgeball is like the greatest sport when we got it fucking banned.
yeah.
You can't fucking play it no more, you
Oh
fucking
yeah, that
freak.
did happen, right? We
Yeah,
couldn't play dodgeball anymore.
yeah, they just
Fuck,
banned it outright. Oh
we were
man, it
just
was a
too damn good.
massacre. It was like fucking World War.
I know, man. Dude, dodgeball in our school was like fucking crazy. That I brought what I had at dodgeball at school to summer camp. I had summer camp in I forgot where, but it was near Lake Michigan, and they'd have dodgeball. Bro, I wasn't like good at like aiming and throwing, but I was so good at fucking dodging, bro. They were going nuts, just throwing the balls at me. I kept dodging left and right, jumping up and fucking down, man. I was the fucking king, you know? Man, I fucking missed those days, dude. That was like the one time when I was powerful. Because when I was little, I was flimsy, I was tiny, I was,
There's no better
but
feeling than when somebody like throws it at you and you just catch it with like both
I
hands. You're
know.
like, oh man, it's like the
Bro,
Uno reverse. You just
man.
slide.
Yeah, it's like you start doing the Spider-Man hand thing. It's like you're trying to shoot webs and shit. Yeah. Would you say you have like good reflexes?
Oh, definitely not. No, I've been in so many situations where I just get the shit beat out of me for not having good reflexes.
But
I,
like, what
I
about
have I
what?
have I have delayed reflexes. Like a couple seconds later, I'll be like, hey, what the fuck did you do that for?
Yeah. I was thinking more like if like a glass is about to fall on the floor and like you catch it.
Oh no, I'll watch it fall and then be like, damn, I could have stopped that. Yeah,
Yeah, like damn, that's crazy gravity, man. Isaac
crazy.
didn't really know what he was doing.
Shit, man.
Yeah. Isaac Newton, the guy that invented gravity,
Shout out
and
the Apple, man. Shout out that Apple.
he invented gravity in physics class. So you could thank him for a lot of sleepless nights.
Thank you, Steve Jobs. Yeah. Speaking of jobs, man, what do you think is like the worst job you could ever have?
Oh, definitely working on an oil rig.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
Damn, man. I was hearing about right. I can't remember. It's such a long time ago. But basically, it was like an underwater rig, right?
yeah.
And it caught on fire. But like, you're already in water, so how the fuck do you put that shit out?
Oh my god.
Like that's some fucking
The
crazy
fuck
shit.
kind of SpongeBob logic is that?
Yeah, yeah. I'm not the only one who's thought that because there was definitely an episode where they're on fucking fire. It's underwater. What the fuck do
Dude,
you use? A fire extinguisher?
there was basically fire in every other fucking episode, man. There was even a joke. Remember when the Patrick and SpongeBob were warming by the fire, and then SpongeBob was like, or was it Patrick? I don't know. One of them was like, "Wait, we're underwater." So how's the fire going? And the fire just goes out, man. I
Real
missed
life,
that.
Mr. Krabs would definitely be in prison. There's no way. They're not.
100%,
He
man.
doesn't even pay minimum wage. Didn't he sell him for like a couple of cents too?
I don't even think they get paid anyway, man. Like,
He's like, it's my love for the spatula.
yeah, man, dude, Mr. Krabs is a shit person. I never really thought about it.
I've been thinking, how the fuck would he be able to put on a hat?
You thought that too, man. You thought that.
Yeah,
I'm pretty
cause
sure
like
everybody thought that.
he
I
has
always thought
his
it'd be,
eyes, right? It's just his
yeah,
eyes, so that's his head. How the fuck? Where would the fucking hat go?
dude. No, wait, ew, his eyelashes. I mean, his freaking eyelids, man.
Oh
Like
man,
they must imagine
would
what
he
his
have?
eyelids.
Would
look
he
like.
wear one hat or two separate hats?
Would he even be able to wear any hats? I'm pretty. I feel like it hurt if he was to try and put on like a
Sandy
hat.
Cheeks is such a bad name for a character.
Yeah, yeah,
That's all I wanted to put out there.
yeah. I got a friend named Sandy, bro, and I feel bad because like
Oh man, it's
I feel bad because
kind of fucked up.
I've seen people like when I introduced one of my friends to her. Uh, she didn't like that. My friend said the Sandy Cheeks joke, and I felt now they kind of beef every now and then, and it kind of makes me sad because like we all sit at the same table because my friend Sandy and I both started psychology this second semester, so we're new in that class. But my other friend has been there since the first semester, and I didn't expect them to like not get along. I don't know,
Right.
man. So I was like, ah, fuck. But it's okay because like uh, I, I like to think that I keep the peace. Kind of. Well, not. I don't really do shit. I just kind of sit there.
Have you seen that they came out with this like 3D mouth shaped silicone gadget thing? Uh, some students in China. It's supposed to be like helpful for like long distance relationships. So you put the thing on your phone, and it's supposed to be like your partner. and you're supposed to make out with the thing, I guess.
Okay, well, that's what I was.
So
Yeah,
imagine here, it's like 2 a.m. Fucking parents walk in. It's like, what the fuck's going on? Why do I hear that shit? And it's
uh,
just little Timmy going ham on that shit. Just
little tip going down. Oh man, you know about that machine that they created, which basically sucks your dick?
what the fuck?
It just, it's about the saddest thing I've ever seen. You know, this guy's YouTube channel called Codyco.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So him and his friend Noel Miller, who also has a channel, has they have like this series called That's Cringe, and they were doing commentary on. They basically invented a machine, and it's just a robot that's like, I think it was like a flat thing and like a hole. I don't know, but basically the narrator was like, you could put clothes on it and like put a wig on it, make it look like a real person. Like, what the fuck, man? Who the fuck would ever?
There's a lot of people who are down bad, dude.
Yeah, there's a lot of
Remember
people.
when they came out with that like thing on the wall? There's like, oh, do you have dirty laundry? Just put it through this chute, and it'll go to the laundry machine or whatever. It
Yeah.
basically sucks the clothes out. And then somebody like made like another video. It's like, man, I know what I gotta do. Like, what the fuck?
Remember that? Did you grow up with like Nickelodeon shows like Victorious and iCarly?
What the fuck? That's literally what I'm searching up right now.
What the fuck? Yo,
What the fuck? I swear to
yo,
God,
wait,
I was gonna
what?
bring some shit up. Oh, what the fuck?
I was gonna bring up that. So there was a lot of
I
innuendos
was
in
gonna
there.
bring. What the fuck
Oh
is
my
this?
god,
Hold on a fucking minute. What the fuck, dude?
get out of
What the
here, bro.
fuck is? What the fuck just happened?
That's some trippy ass shit.
What the fuck?
Did your mind go to when they joked about how
Yeah, the Ariana Grande with the they don't want the vacuum
yeah,
back. Hey, what the fuck, dude? What the?
that's some crazy. Oh my god, bro. You know, we have like coincidences all the time, I guess. This shit is the weirdest one because it was like happening to us at the same
I
time.
was searching it up to bring it up. I was like,
Yeah, yeah. I was so yeah. Ariana Grande's fictional brother sucked his dick with the
with the
vacuum.
vacuum, yeah. They don't want it back.
Yeah, dude. There's so much in that show that makes me question a lot about
Who
the
was that?
show.
Was that still Dan Schneider?
Yeah, yeah. He's
Oh
the one
yeah,
that made.
no wonder there was like a lot of shit about feet.
Yeah.
Didn't they
Uh,
make a whole thing about like, oh, are you excited for the new episode?
yeah,
Start
yeah.
by fucking writing on your foot or some shit. And they did. They got a lot of fucking
They
Twitter
got a lot of feet
responses.
pics. If
I
that
don't
should
want.
happen today, that he'd be making bank, dude. I don't think.
I don't want to
Um,
put that Dan Schneider was ahead of his time. I don't want to fucking put that out there.
when you say it like that, now I'm pissed off that I said that.
Yeah, dude.
Ew. Hey, you know Tarantino has a raging foot fetish?
I'm starting to learn. Yeah,
All the slaves in Django Unchained didn't
I
have
know,
shoes
man.
on. Yeah. That doesn't mean anything though. They actually didn't have shoes on.
Yeah, they were broken real life. They were super
Yeah,
poor.
yeah. But still, though, I mean, it was kind of a funny joke when I first read it.
Shit, man.
Yeah, man. Dude, uh, going back to talking about Victoria's and all that. What was that? Oh yeah, freaking. There's just so much about that show that like makes me question about it now. I fucking loved that show. I Carly more, but I guess I grew up more with Victoria since I Carly ended like really
All I
soon.
had was live TV, so I never got to watch it.
Uh,
Yeah, but I know of it, and I know the weird shit that went on with it.
yeah, what the fuck is up with Ariana Grande's fictional brother?
I don't do went crazy.
This I'm pretty sure he belongs in fucking jail, or at least like in an
Wasn't it
institution.
like a church vacuum too? It was like something about church. I remember.
Really?
Yeah.
Every, well, not everybody, but a lot of people in that show are fucked up, bro. Also, in iCarly, I feel so bad for Fred now that I think about it. He didn't deserve a lot of shit that happened to him at all. And I'm pretty sure in real life, nobody will be friends with Sam. I mean, let's be honest
I
here. Would you be friends with somebody like Sam?
I have no input on this because I never watched the show, dude.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Well, I'll give you an idea of just how shitty Fred was treated. Basically, so you know kind of the gist, right? They're just kids that run like an internet show.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, so they met up with this fellow creator. I think the actor was the same guy that played Fred, like the guy with the high pitched voice and shit.
Mm.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah. So basically, they were pissed off that I think it was Fred just couldn't admit that his content is uh is good. So Sam kind of just like took him to the other room and like beat the shit out of him.
What the fuck? What the fuck?
Walked him back out. It was supposed to be like a funny scene. There was a laugh track and everything.
It was a
But
laugh track while this guy's getting the shit beat
yeah, he
out
was
of
like you could hear screams like oh, and then Sam walks him out and was like, okay, now say it or something, and then he's
him. Oh
like,
my
I love
god.
your show or something. I was like, oh shit.
Dude, that
Even
has the
as a
same
kid, I knew
energy as did you know about the DiGiorno tweet
no,
during domestic awareness month, like domestic abuse awareness?
no.
It was like against women, and they were doing that hashtag like why I stayed, and there was all these women talking about how, I stayed because I felt trapped, or I stayed because I felt weak. It
Mm.
was like real emotional, real life stuff, right?
Yeah.
And then fucking DiGiorno just comes out of nowhere. I stayed because you had pizza. It's like what the what the fuck, dude?
Oh, does Jonas got a Twitter page?
Yeah, apparently, dude. Apparently, DiGiorno doesn't give a fuck about.
I stayed because what?
I guess fucking DiGiorno doesn't give a shit about women being beaten and shit. They're like, yeah, no, fucking pizza, dude.
The pizza's kind of good though. So I mean, what
W DiGiorno is that?
I guess I don't know, man. I have no idea. That's kind of out of line, but I mean, not gonna lie, dude. That's a piece of history right there.
That is a piece of history. Speaking of pieces of history, um, Jake Paul, man, took I believe his
Right?
first loss against an actual fighter.
Really? I forgot that he's a boxer. Shit.
Yeah,
Who was he
so
fighting?
he fought Fury this past weekend,
Oh,
and I think it went down to a decision. But still, a win is a win, in my book.
yeah. Good for him.
Do you think that some of these boxes are actually rigged in people's favor?
Oh, yeah, man. Boxing games being rigged is like at this point kind of part of the damn culture, dude. You could say that for many sports, but I feel like it's mostly prominent in boxing, man. It's just it could be so crooked, dude. And that's what sucks, man. I got somewhat of a passion for boxing. Not like passion, but like I love the sport just because of the history that's tied to it.
Yeah,
Because I grew up watching like uh, footage from back in the day of Mike Tyson and Muhammad Ali and all that. And it's just not the fucking same at this point. It's just a bunch of fucking jokers. It just makes me sad. It's all about
it
money.
is sad because just like the NBA thing, this is people's
Yeah,
careers.
yeah.
They I think we've talked about this before, but still, this is what you train for your whole life, and then just if you're a celebrity and you have a following, you can just
Hmm.
organize a boxing match.
Yeah, that's fucked up, man.
Yeah,
And it just gets my blood fucking boiling. I mean, think about it. You, like you said, you work so hard, you make all these sacrifices. You basically have a life story fit for a damn film, only to be, famous, kind of, or not famous, just to get recognized only because a guy that's I guess more popular than you for doing a bunch of bullshit decides,
I
I
want
kind
to
of
get
want to try
into
this right
yeah,
now.
I want to get into that.
That's looking kind of cool. I want to try that. It's fucked up, man. Some bullshit. And
I guess numbers don't lie. That's shit, I guess.
shit, what can we say, man?
Have you watched that new Creed movie, Creed 3?
No, but I've been seeing them trailers.
It looks pretty good. Looks pretty good.
Yeah, uh, it's looking. I mean, I haven't seen the Creed movies. I've seen the Rocky movies, but I haven't seen the Creed films.
I think I gave up on the Creed movie, on the not on the Creed, on the Rocky
Rocky
movies.
film,
Yeah, I think I just got up to four and like or whatever.
really?
Yeah.
I kind of just I watched the first one, and the rest kind of just like I just remember. I don't even think I saw the entire series.
The second
Like,
Creed movie was the most interesting one because it was Ivan Drago's son fighting Creed, who of course is Apollo Creed's son.
dude,
So it was like 20
don't
years later. Oh, it was
don't
so
tell me to remember names.
no, no, no. But you watched the part, the original in the Rocky where Apollo Creed just fucking dies, right? Like when he
Yeah,
gets,
yeah, pretty
yeah.
much.
So it's the son of Ivan, of the guy who killed him versus Apollo Creed's son, which I think was super fucking cool. Yeah,
That does
Sylvester
sound.
Stallone,
Wait, what can I
Django,
watch? What can I watch? Hang on. I swear, if it's on like Netflix or something, I'm
and then they
pissed.
try to add like subliminal shit about Rocky having fucking cancer and whatever. It was like, what the fuck?
Oh shit! Oh, it's on HBO. I can check it out. I gotta find some time. No. When was the last time? Oh wait, no, I forgot. I was gonna ask. When was the last time like you binge watched like a film series or something?
Oh well, actually, when I was 13, I got into Back to the Future. No, I
Oh
literally binge
yeah,
watched that because I
yeah,
actually really liked it.
yeah, dude. Oh my god. My drummer and I wanted to do like a Back to the Future thing for prom. And we still might have a shot. They might have already hired a DJ, or I think one of the security guards at my school is a DJ. Um, but we want to see if we could, because we're already planning on learning a few love songs, and Earth Angel's one of them,
Oh, that's
and I want to break out to Johnny Be Good too, if I get the
oh
chance.
yeah, dude.
Hopefully, a good amount of people will get the reference. But if we don't do it there, then we have another opportunity for sure. There's like I think like an art show that's coming up, or like a cafe thing. I forgot, but we're gonna be doing something like that. So I don't know. Now that you bring it Back to the Future, I've been trying to like get my little sister into '80s movies.
Yeah.
Because I well, it started because and I know this isn't an '80s film, but I found out watching Mean Girls, and
Oh yeah,
next thing you know,
yeah.
we ended up watching Mean Girls together, and then that's when I decided, all right, well, you're old enough to watch The Breakfast Club, because she was watching this movie like it was nothing, and like she already seen it a couple times before,
Yeah.
um, and I was like, shit, well, I guess it's time. So because I've always wanted to show her Breakfast Club, and I was like, I'm telling you, you're gonna love this film. And so we started watching, and she's like, "Oh my god, this is so slow." And she took a break. Then the next day, we ended up watching the film, and then I, step out of the room, um, and then I come back, and it's like she loves the film, and
Oh
it's like she's like watching it almost every day now. And I was like, "See, what the fuck did I tell you?" So I was like, "We're gonna get you into some '80s films." So I was trying to show her The Outsiders, and same thing. She's like, "Oh my god, this is so slow." But then little by little, she's liking things about it.
yeah. I think she
And
just has the same problem as me. I can't sit down and watch a whole 2 hour thing. Like I just have
yeah,
to take it in increments.
yeah. But once she likes a film, then like that's the only thing she wants to watch. So right now, at first it was Mean Girls. Now it's The Breakfast Club. Now it might be The Outsiders. I don't know, but then I just ended up giving her a list of films that I think she loved because like I her vibe is like perfect for the '80s, but she doesn't really know about the '80s. And I was like, I want to introduce you to a little bit of the '80s because I definitely grew up with a lot of '80s stuff because of my mother. You know that was her time. You know,
Yeah.
so Back to the Future is on the list. It's like the first one on the list. I need her to watch that film, bro,
Yeah,
because like, oh man, it's such a classic,
I
dude.
think
So like,
if you want to get her in the, of course, by today's standards, it looks outdated or whatnot.
yeah, yeah,
But yeah, you just have to tell her to like be immersed or like, this is new. But it's gonna be much easier with Back to the Future because it's supposed to be futuristic.
uh-huh.
So I think it'll be better because of the aesthetics of the movie.
Yeah. Another film that I want to show her, but not yet. Um, this is gonna be for when I, I'm just, Dirty Dancing. But the thing is, she's already kind of seen Dirty Dancing. She just doesn't remember because my mother and I love that film, and we have it on DVD, and we used to watch it. And my little sister just she loves dancing, and she loves watching dancing on any movie. So she was sitting down watching it with us, but we'd like cover eyes and
Or
whatnot for certain scenes because like it's in the title, man, Dirty Dancing. So,
hey man, just put her
um,
onto the Karate Kid. You know?
oh yeah, that's another one. But the thing is, she's not like so into martial arts. So uh, that's I was thinking about putting it on the list. Same actor as also in The Outsiders,
Yeah.
and one of the reasons why she decided to like continue watching The Outsiders was because she recognized the actor that was also in Breakfast Club. So and I thought, okay, well, if she ends up liking The Outsiders, maybe she'll end up liking Karate Kid because the same actors in there. I was like, maybe that might work. But martial arts ain't really a thing. But who knows, man?
Yeah.
Things change. I mean, she's definitely changed over the years, and plus, I mean, this is her time to like what she discovers now is going to be nostalgic for her later on,
Yeah.
and so I think that's
Not only the movies, but as well as the moments that accompany.
yeah,
Yeah.
exactly, and I just think that's a beautiful thing that like I might I maybe already have been like a part of that, like helped her get that nostalgia or
Yeah.
the nostalgia that she'll get. I don't know if that
There's
makes
so
sense.
many films that I want to show like my nephews, where
Yeah,
they were just born this year, so I'm like very excited as watching them grow up
yeah.
and being
It's
able to show them stuff. Yeah.
it's just such a beautiful thing, it's like tradition because my older sister, the same thing. I'm not a Pokemon fan at all. I don't really know much about the franchise, but for some reason I still find it nostalgic because my big sister's always been a big fan of Pokemon, and I just remember like her just playing Pokemon. I still remember the theme and stuff. She had me playing the video games too. She had a DS, and she tried to teach me how the card game works. And some of our friends from like when we were in second grade tried to teach me, but I never could get into it. But every now and then, like I find myself like thinking about the theme song and stuff, and just like I still have like certain glimpses, you know. But
Yeah. Yeah.
just stuff like that. It's comforting, Maybe I'm not a fan, but certain parts of it I find it comforting. It's on account of my older sister. So,
I have the
um,
same thing with my uncle. When I started remembering stuff, he he put me on to Men in Black. He put me on to Friday. Like all these action
exactly,
westerns.
exactly,
Yeah, dude, it was
bro. Yeah, man. My uncle, 90s kid, and so I because I hung out with him a lot. 90s stuff was like a big part of my childhood. 80s was my mother's time, 90s was my uncle's time, and I got like a good blend of both. My uncle was the reason why I was such a big Ninja Turtles fanatic, because he
yeah.
was even today I was on a call with my mother, and then I had my headband on, and it always makes her laugh and reminds her of when my uncles, because I got four uncles, they would dress up as the Ninja Turtles, and I just like to picture them, you know. And my uncle introduced me to all kinds of martial arts stuff. It was Bruce Lee, Jet Li, in video games like Street Fighter, Mortal Kombat, and we even for me it's a guilty pleasure. For him, he doesn't give a shit. But for me, it's a guilty pleasure. The Mortal Kombat films from the '90s, you know, because like those films are just nostalgic. They suck. They're cheesy, but they're
Yeah.
just so damn nostalgic. Yeah, even the live action Mario film, man. I just miss those days. Simpler times, you know, when you could find free movies off of YouTube, and they had the Ninja Turtles '90s films. And when I was a kid, this is I don't want to like switch the subject like that much. I just want to throw this out there. When I was a kid, the second Ninja Turtles film was my favorite because it was just funny. Now that I rewatched them, definitely the first is by far the best out of the three films because it was like it stayed kind of true to the original comics and it was like a better feel. It was not it was a bit more grim and that's just perfect in my opinion, you know. But anyways, yeah, no, it's a beautiful thing. All passing down,
Traditions. Yeah.
yeah, yeah, especially for like siblings and your cousins. You know, this is great. You know,
Absolutely. Definitely.
yeah.
Uh, Switching things up here. I don't know if you've seen that Twitter photo or Instagram. Believe it was Twitter. It was the Mexican president who
Hmm.
shared this photo, what looked to be like a shitty YouTube thumbnail, like one of those "I just caught a fucking ghost at 3 in the morning" type shit.
Yeah, yeah.
And apparently, like the little figure looks like a fucking elf, and it's like, and it just reminded me of my dad because I told you, man, he's scared of fucking midgets.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
that one experience in Mexico really fucked with him. But
Oh,
what do you
that
think,
was
man? Do you think elves are real? Do you think they're mythical?
elves. Yeah, they're mythical, but it's weird because what are those called? Gnomes. I
Oh
for some
no.
reason I just have a feeling that gnomes kind of exist and they're in hiding, but like I don't believe in it strongly. It's more of like I just want to believe that they
Oh, that
exist.
they're actually real.
Yeah, yeah. I just want to believe so bad that gnomes exist. You know, I just want them to exist. Just imagine like you're in fucking Ireland or something, and then you take a trip to Ireland, and next thing you find this little ass village full of gnomes, dude. It would blow my fucking
I'm not gonna lie to you, man. Lucky Charms fucked me up as a kid because I would see the commercials and every Irish person that I looked at, I was like,
yeah.
I know your secret. Like,
I know.
you can tell me, man.
Oh my god, dude.
I literally remember fucking up so much one time because I
Yeah.
had like an Irish friend who just happened to live in the neighborhood, and I don't know, I just like it finally got to me. Like the commercials finally broke me. I'm like, dude, so like, does your family have like a pot of gold? Like I straight up just asked
Oh
him.
shit.
He just like broke in his Irish accent. It's like, man, stop eating Lucky Charms. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, dude. I got a big ass like leprechaun hat. It's like it's one of those big hats, like like the Uncle Sam hat.
Yeah.
It's kind of like that. You know, and last year for St. Patty's Day, I was wearing it, and one of my teachers is Irish, and he kept my film studies teacher is Irish, and I got him again this year for dual credit English. So you bet your ass I'm gonna wear it again because while I was wearing it, I just walked into class and then he's eyeing me. He was like, "Look at this guy appropriating my culture," uh, and he just kept like every now and then he'd like bring it up again, like, and then this guy appropriating my culture, and I was just it just felt great, you know. I don't know why. I was just sitting there all cheesy, like, fuck
That
yeah,
colonizer blood, you
yeah.
know.
Oh, do I? No, I don't. Yeah, man. So I'm gonna do that shit again. I can't wait for his reaction because this time in this class I actually have a couple friends. So Yeah, so
Nah, dude. Speaking of getting a reaction, we were doing this thing for our drama class, and like I told you, we had to present like people for Black History Month, like actors or comedians or whatever. And I brought up
yeah,
Patrice O'Neal.
yeah,
I had
yeah,
his time, dude.
yeah.
And nobody knew who it was, and that
Of
made
course.
me like so fucking sad, dude. Cause like you say, I understand why, but at the same time, it's like damn, yeah. Cause you
Yeah.
you you mentioned Kevin Hart, everybody
Mhm,
loses their shit. They know who that is.
mhm,
Yeah. And
yeah.
and they showed him a clip of like the Eric Andre show. We were watching
Mm.
it in fucking class, and nobody knew who the fuck it was. I was like, what the
For real? Wait, which clip?
it was like a compilation. It was when he brought the fucking bear into the studio, and then there was the one where he's tied in the handcuffs and his pants are down. He's like, "Can you leave?"
Yeah,
Yeah, those.
yeah. Man, that's fucked up. And he's not even that old, man. His show's still going, man.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Wasn't he like trend? He was like kind of trending like a couple of years ago. So kind of
I know
for
we already
him.
had this conversation, man, but I need your opinion on this.
Yeah.
Who like current day is like your favorite comedian? Like current day comedian.
Um. Does Dave Chappelle count? No, because like
No, I'll consider him more like a classic all time.
yeah, or like a veteran of
Yeah,
comedy.
veteran.
Yeah. So Andrew Schultz is definitely up there.
Yeah.
I like Joe Coy's stuff. You know Joe Coy?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I like his stuff. I love his delivery and energy. Um. Well, you want just one?
Sure, like who like undisputed best current day comedian.
Fuck. Um. You know what? I'm gonna just say Mark Norman. I'm gonna say
Mark
Mark
Norman.
Norman.
Wow.
I'm gonna say Mark Norman just because he's different, man. He's a different breed. I just love his dry humor. He's one of the only modern day comedians where his shit is dry humor and it works so fucking well. It doesn't even feel like dry humor.
Yeah, no, it tripped me out the first couple of times that I watched him, but then, as soon as you start
Yeah,
viewing more of his clips, like, yeah, it's dry, but like he has quick timing too.
yeah. No, just the fact that he could come up with shit on the spot that fast. But then Andrew Schultz is also good at that. He's also, you know what? I changed my answer.
No, you go with
I'm gonna
Schultz.
say Andrew Schultz because of his energy. Mark Norman is a close second, though. Uh, Andrew Schultz is basically his entire setup is just improv and interacting with the audience, but
Yeah,
like it's not the audience doing the work. He's actually bouncing off the audience really well, and that's just so fucking beautiful. You know?
definitely.
Yeah. So Andrew Schultz, but Mark Norman right behind him, and
Fair enough. Fair enough.
yeah. What are you?
Oh man, that's shit, man. Uh, For me, I gotta go with Theo Von. Uh,
Okay. Well, now that you bring up Theo Vaughn, ah shit. Okay, Theo Vaughn, I'll
he's
put second
just
place.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah, I'll put Theo Vaughn second place, and then Mark Norman. That's
We're
my
moving Mark Norman down.
yeah. It's just man. Now that you bring up, uh, I'm still keeping Andrew Schultz on top just because well the reasons I already mentioned. I put Theo Vaughn second place because I just fucking love that dude's energy, man. Just the fact that he could just say shit, and it's always funny, even if he doesn't. If it's something that he doesn't mean for it to be funny, it's fucking hilarious. That's something special, man. That's a gift, you
To
know.
me, Theo Von is like one of the hillbillies that I met that one time who gave me that thick shaped bong.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
and every time that I watch a Theo Von clip, I'm just like, this is the guy that I met. Like, this is the guy that I had that interaction with. Because the dude who he was a junkie, but like he was a funny
Yeah,
ass junkie, dude. He was like a stone comedian,
yeah,
and I have no clue. Like, I'm sure this man had goals and aspirations. He was just on so much weed. But like, whenever I sat down, I always like died because that man was so fucking hilarious.
yeah, man. Theo Vaughn's personality uh is just fucking beautiful, man. His personality helps his comedy a lot because his comedy is just so natural. That's what I love about it.
Yeah,
It just feels so natural, and it usually is that way because most of his comedy is just telling stories from his past, and his past is so fucking crazy. He's the type of guy where it's like you could assume anything about him, and it's probably already fucking true, you know?
yeah. Yeah, those are the comments. But shouts out to Bert Kreischer, for getting his movie. I guess I think it's a movie that's coming out about him. About
Yeah,
the. Have you heard his bit about the machine?
I think so.
Yeah, they're turning it into a movie, and he's
Yeah,
starring in
is
it.
that a good
So
thing?
yeah.
Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
Well, we shall see, man. We shall see. I would
Yeah,
say, like, the bit itself is not long enough to be like a movie in itself. So I guess they're adding stuff to it. We'll see how it goes. I guess
yeah, bro. Yo, man, you gonna go see Cocaine Bear?
a lot of people are saying that it's like stupid, but like in a really good way. So I guess yeah, I gotta see Cocaine Bear, man.
Yeah, I mean, I grew up with the scary movie films, and I'm pretty sure it's like in the same realm as that, right?
I really want to see a scene where this fucking bear sits down like a human and just says, "Well, fuck this," just does it once. You
Yeah,
know,
yeah. If that's not in the movie, then I want my money back, bro.
I want this fucking bear to like look around first and then just
Yeah.
just fucking snort.
If I don't see this bear riding a bike while carrying a goddamn fridge on his back, then I'm not seeing the
Yo,
movie.
imagine a Versace bear carpet, but it's like this is our most expensive one because the fucking bear did cocaine. Like this,
Yeah, 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 a coked out bear rug. You
oh
can
my
like
god.
even still sniff the coke out of the fur.
Like even though it's like fucking dead and it's on the floor, like the bear's still
Yeah,
like sniffing the floor and shit.
imagine like a rich family, like two rich parents with a 4 year old toddler buy that rug. Next thing you know, the toddler's like rolling around playing with his toys. And next thing you know, he's like jumping from wall to wall with like his cracked out lips and shit. And
Oh
he's
my
like,
god.
"Give me some milk or something," you know?
Oh fuck, man. Can't wait for whatever sequel they're gonna come out. Can't wait for Meth Moth or
Meth
some shit.
sloth. Meth sloth. That's my idea. I'm gonna pitch that idea in meth sloth.
Oh, you
Rolls right.
okay? You got Meth. Okay.
They're already come out with like there's something about a shark. And let me confirm that because that was told to me by a friend that
I can't wait for Methamphetamine Mouse or whatever the fuck.
methamphetamine. Imagine heroin horse.
Oh my god.
The entire movie is like your average horse movie, just with heroin. So like they're getting ready for a big ass race or something, and it's like the little girl's the main character, the little country girl with pigtails and
Yeah,
shit.
dude.
The only thing is that the horse is coked out 24/7.
Oh my god. It's fucking
Fun.
awful.
That's my kind of movie, man.
Can't
You
wait
ever
for
seen?
I can't wait for fentanyl fish. You know that shit.
Fentanyl. Fentanyl.
I swear to
Well,
God. Oh
well,
my god, dude. We were having a fucking. So this was the day after a fucking test, and like the teacher, his whole thing is you got to bring a note. If you miss a test, you got to bring a note that says why you were absent or some shit. And this
yeah.
kid literally said, "Yeah, no, my fucking fish drowned." And like, what the fuck? The fuck does your fish drown, dude?
Yo, Elizabeth Banks directed Cocaine Bear. Elizabeth Banks, the woman from Spider Man, the woman that nobody remembers.
Yeah, I
Elizabeth
was gonna
Banks.
say who the fuck is that?
Elizabeth Banks. She's the one. That's crazy. I didn't know that she directs. Hang on, I'm about to show you who Elizabeth Banks is. Hang on, I got you, bro.
Oh
She
yeah,
she
yeah,
she worked at the Daily Bugle. She had a black what's that hairstyle called? Oh, she had black hair.
yeah. Lizard
She,
looking lady. Yeah.
also, Ray Liotta's in this film, even though
What the
he's
fuck?
passed away.
How the
Uh,
fuck is he?
I don't know.
How
Did
the
they
fuck
did
is he in the movie?
he do did they do the Tupac thing with like a hologram or something?
Hey man, technology's getting freaky. What the fuck?
Yeah, dude. I was rewatching the Tupac hologram performance, and it made me realize just how creepy it must have been. Creepy, unsettling, fucked up, and honestly sad for Snoop Dogg
Yeah,
to see his homeboy just there as if it was
I was
real.
gonna
You know?
say if I were to see it live, I don't know how I would react. And at first,
I know.
when I first saw it, right, I'm like, oh, the crowd's pretty silent. That's kind of fucked up. But then I realized, yeah, no, it's
Yeah,
a hologram.
I know, man.
Yeah, so I don't know how to feel.
Yeah, it's just kind of disturbing in a way, to like
And they
see.
got the fucking AI voices that I don't know if you've seen the videos
Yeah,
of like the presidents playing Call of Duty and shit.
yeah.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
fucking weird.
yeah, dude. Technology is getting terrifyingly advanced. Remember when Jordan Peele was talking about that kind of,
Oh, when he
but
did
he was
the
disguised as
Obama, yeah,
Obama.
Obama
Yeah,
deep
yeah,
fake. Yeah,
dude, that shit was crazy,
we
man.
could seriously start some fucking world wars with that shit.
Yeah, for real, dude. It could go south really quickly, and it's just crazy, man. It's trippy to think about, man. It's honestly something to worry about. But yeah. Anyways, I was looking up the sequel to Cocaine Bear already. It has knockoffs. What the
What?
fuck?
That quick?
Yeah, yeah. How much did it cost to make Cocaine Bear? Budget was 30 to 35 million.
What the fuck? Just for the cocaine?
Wow.
Just
Yeah. Just for the cocaine. The rest
expensive
of the
ass
movie,
cocaine.
yeah, the rest of the movie was like $50.
Oh, you think that they went out of their way to get a trained bear? No, they just went to the fucking
Wow.
wilderness and took that
Yeah.
bitch.
We just wrestled the bear.
Yeah, dude.
Got it to cooperate.
My favorite thing, I was watching this fucking video on YouTube about like this bear that's like a trained performer. So like
Hmm.
they really had to take their time with this bear. And I guess one of the crew members fucked up and the bear like had to defend itself, so it killed the crew member. And then like at the end, the way that they announced it is like they revoked his permission to be an actor. I'm like, it's a fucking bear. What the fuck are you talking about?
What the fuck, dude? I
Like the
was
fucking
just
bear
watching.
is out of an occupation. Like he has no job anymore. It's like fuck.
Yeah, yeah. I was just watching a video of a dude getting chased by a bear today. But like
Oh yeah.
the video was cool because he survived.
Oh
I
yeah.
don't know. That just
It wouldn't be cool if you did.
Nah, it wouldn't be so cool, man. It wouldn't be so cool. You know about the bear named Wojtek.
No.
So he was a bear that was adopted by I forgot which army. Hang on, I gotta jog my memory real quick. This was during World War II. Wojtek was a Syrian brown bear bought as a young cub at the railway station in Hamadan, Iran, by Polish. Yeah, okay. So there were Polish troops who adopted this bear, and the bear, they noticed that there was something special about this bear because it was acting irregular, like not like how a bear should, and
Right.
basically they took him in and made him a part of the troop, and
Fucking
bear
serving
ended
as
up becoming
bears.
like yeah, they basically the bear was basically seen as a fellow of
Fellow
was it
comrade.
soldiers or marines? Oh,
Oh
they were
yeah,
soldiers.
actually, yeah, I think I've heard about this coming back.
Yeah,
Fucking
and
bears
when
are
I first heard
comrades.
about this, yeah, when I first heard about this story, I was just so fucking happy for some reason because like they would reward him with I think fish. They would reward him with fish, Like and like I said, he was considered a soldier, so they gave him medals and shit. Like, oh my god, bro,
That
that's
sounds
so
so
fucking
fucking
wholesome.
patriotic. Like,
I don't think it had anything to do with
no,
patriotism.
it definitely did. Like by the end of it, that's the most patriotic bear I've ever fucking heard of.
How?
Because it served its fucking country. What are you talking about?
No, he was adopted by Polish soldiers.
Yeah, doesn't matter. He's Polish now. Like that's his fucking country.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah,
Polish
man,
bear, patriot
just
Polish.
goes yeah. Just goes to show how loyal animals can be, you know. But just that doesn't mean like you should go out adopting bears and shit because you know they will
No,
maul
we
you.
encourage it. We encourage go do it.
Yeah, we
Find a
encourage them.
find a French
Yeah,
raccoon and make it fight the Mexicans.
yeah, go out there, find a moose, rope it, or I mean tie it.
Make it hate Canadians.
Yeah, go to Alaska, capture a moose, take it down to the Mexican border, and just watch it fucking ram the cartel.
Damn, we finally figured the answer.
Yeah, that's the secret to getting rid of these cartels, man. It's mooses.
You got a tank, we got a fucking moose. Let's move it.
Yeah. Let's be honest though, if cartels were to cease, I mean, the Mexican economy would kind of go down to shit because let's face it, they got strong ties to the government.
Oh, they are the government. Like at this point, they are the
You know
government.
what? Yeah, they are the
The
government,
the
bro.
fucked up thing is that in Mexico, for example, if you're a shop owner, and let's say
Yeah.
you've just started your shop and whatnot, the cartel are gonna come and visit you, and they're
Oh
gonna
yeah.
ask for cuts. And if you don't got that, then it's off with you and your business.
Oh
So
yeah, dude.
they are the economy in a way.
I might even say that the New York gangs from way back then, or just like Italian gangsters, or just like gangsters in general from that era, from like the 20s and to the 50s and 60s and a bit of the 70s, have nothing on the damn cartel, man. Because the thing is, you know, they had their shit and they were pretty damn crooked and ruthless, but in a way, they still kind of stayed true to the name organized crime. The
Even they
cartel, they
have
are fucking deranged.
even they have morals, right?
Yeah,
These fucking
yeah,
gangsters, they have morals. There's a new generation of cartel members.
yeah,
I'm not sure where, but I was watching this documentary, and they're young, dude. They're angry
yes.
and young, and they know
And
no fucking
ruthless.
boundaries. They will do anything.
Anything that means necessary to get whatever the fuck they want. Okay. And it's terrifying. People don't understand just how terrifying getting checked by the cartel is.
You
And I don't even
remember?
know how terrifying it is,
You
man. I
remember
don't
when
want to.
they? You remember when they captured El Chapo's son?
Yeah,
And
man. It
how
was
fucking
war.
it was literal war. They were fucking blowing up these trucks, and it was the fucking craziest shit I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Imagine a fucking road. They cover both sides with these big ass trucks. You're stuck in the middle, and they're like fucking having all these fucking machine guns at them. They have like fucking tanks
Yeah.
and shit. They have surrounded you at all sides, and they are going to take them no matter what. They killed so many innocent people.
Yeah. That's the thing. That's the thing. The innocent, hardworking people, the innocent families that have to deal with this bullshit, man.
I
I
swear to God, I saw a video of this fucking guy in the street, and this woman is crossing the road, and a fucking tank just pulls up, but she's like walking like it's a normal fucking Tuesday. She's just
for
crossing the
real,
street while this fucking tank is like beeping or some shit.
yeah, that's fucked up, man. That they dealt with this for so long. That's kind of just like, all right, whatever. It's messed up, man. People don't realize how messed up that is. You know,
But if
shit.
that means anything, El Chapo's out of power. Is now his son who's like taking the reins, I guess.
Yeah, I guess, dude. But I just cannot express the happiness I felt when I saw El Chapo's face drop when he found out he was in New York. And here's the thing: I was aware of like since I remember when that show was on the news, but I was kind of I didn't really care. So when I was rewatching it recently, it was like it just happened. It was like I was watching live news. Like it was
Yeah.
like this shit just happened, and I was so fucking content. You don't understand, man. I felt like the type of joy you get when like your mother walks in and is like, I'm making pancakes, or like I brought by some Popeyes or something, like
Yeah.
or KFC, because that's what you like, but I was just so fucking content and I was like giggling to myself, man. And then I caught myself and I was like, this shit's kind of creepy.
Yeah,
And I went back to celebrating.
dude. Remember when I know this is off talking, but remember when Trump won the election and then the next day they had us in the fucking rooms like the world just ended?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, I know, bro. Like, come on, man.
It
They
was
had
like
us.
it was the equivalent of like if they brought you in the next room to tell you that your fucking parents died or some shit. It was like Trump just won the presidency. Everybody's like fucking crying. By the way, these kids don't know what the fuck is going on. They don't give a fuck
Yeah,
about
yeah.
who's the president or not. It's not
I
like it affects
know.
us.
Yeah.
That's the
And here's
funniest
the
shit,
thing.
dude. They had to
The
make
adults,
fucking peace circles for us.
I know, bro. And listen, the adults and teachers like made such a big deal about it that us as kids felt like we needed to
We
have a
felt like we got
political
shot, dude.
opinion. Yeah,
No,
bro.
I listen. This is like some political rant or us saying that Trump is like a great fucking president. That's not what it's about. It's just like the
Yeah.
idea that it's the equivalent of like your fucking parents dying in front of you, that you have to
Yeah.
have a fucking mandatory meeting is
Yeah, like
fucking
it's
hilarious.
it's the first fucking day, man. Give it a fucking
The
chance.
guy hadn't even been sworn in. I think he was
Yeah, yeah, bro. Meanwhile, he's kicking it in New York, having a fucking McDouble, man. Meanwhile, we're at a goddamn circle, man.
everybody was fucking crying. They were like, "So what do you think about Trump becoming president?" And all these people, man, I can't believe the economics. Like, shut the fuck up, man. I'm trying to play Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yeah, like when's lunch,
Yeah.
Or I think that was after lunch, but like man,
Oh
I
no,
was
I remember. It's like a core memory, dude. It was early in the morning.
yeah, but you don't understand. I was just happy that we got out of class, like we didn't have to go to
Yeah, dude.
class. That was like that's what I took
I
away from
literally, one
that.
of the kids, I was talking to somebody. Who's like, you don't understand. I think my parents are getting deported.
Oh shit. Yeah, yeah. Wait, what?
No, no, it was a white kid. It was a white kid, that was in our class, and like he took the news of Trump winning. He was like, "Oh man, I'm pretty sure my parents are gonna get deported now, even though they're like fucking American as fuck." That's how big the news was. You felt it.
Yeah. So I remember when Miss as was the substitute for one of our classes, and this was before Trump got elected, but it was during the elections, and I forgot if she was going around pointing at each person or if she gave us something to like pass around. But basically, she just wanted to know what each of us like who each of us would vote for. Fucking everybody said Hillary Clinton.
Of course.
I didn't even know what to say. I just said Hillary Clinton because everybody said it. Only one person said Bernie Sanders. And looking back, I probably would have said Bernie Sanders too. Like, yeah, maybe his views were like a little bit too. Uh, well, how do I put it? It just wouldn't really happen. But he was. I'm pretty sure he would have done really good.
I would have just picked somebody who wasn't fucking senile, you know,
Yeah, yeah,
somebody who wasn't fucking old. I think the problem with like a lot of states and like presidents in general is like they're in their fucking 50s, dude.
they're fucking expiring, man.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Like, yeah,
So
I think it's fucked up, but like, you know how there's like the fucking AI filters and shit for the presidents now, and you get to
yeah,
watch them play Call of Duty and shit.
yeah.
Like, seeing those videos is making me like, it's making me view the people in real life as the people who are playing the games. I'm like, oh, I just saw you play fucking Minecraft like an hour ago.
Yeah, man. Where can I subscribe to Trump's YouTube channel? I'm
There's
surprised he doesn't even
podcasts
have a
for it.
YouTube
Yeah,
channel.
I'm surprised. If I was him, I'd be talking so much shit after I've been like fucking dropped for
Yeah.
being president.
I
I
don't know.
only know Obama's real name. Just fucking.
Yo, man, that was a good impression.
Oh, what's the what was the gay? Are you gay? You're fired. Just fucking.
What's that comedian's name? Shane Song.
Yeah, yeah, I
Remember
know
when
what
he
you're
was
talking
doing the
about.
bit of like if Trump was to get assassinated? You're gay. You're gay.
Can't even hit straight. He's so gay. Just
Don't even aim straight. I walked in. He's just so gay.
yeah.
I walked in. I saw him. I said, "Wow, this guy's gay."
Oh man.
Remember when? Remember when everybody in elementary was doing their Trump impression?
Yeah.
Simpler times, man. We all were trying to do the Trump impression. I kind of miss the dude, man. I mean, yeah, he did a lot of shitty things. I just miss having a very honest president. And I know everybody says that, but I mean, come on, man. It's true. We've never really had a president as honest as him. Well, any modern day president, I should say. The only president I could think of that comes close, or not close, but like is was I should say was Theodore Roosevelt. You know, that dude was he was a unique president. Like that dude was boxing when he was in office, bro. He
Mm.
held like, or not held, but he participated in boxing matches. And he was throwing around young guys apparently, according to eyewitnesses.
Can't believe the three people who suffer from malaria at the time.
Yeah, man.
If there's anything to learn, man, I think it's if you make it into the NBA, don't start flashing guns because you'll go to
Oh
jail.
yeah, definitely. Don't fuck up your chances against an NBA because you will be looked at as the biggest
You
fucking
know,
idiot.
I had a fucking full circle moment. Now that I realize why I get haunted by Shaq so much.
Oh my
When
god.
I was little, I wanted to be a fucking center in the NBA, and I was
Yeah.
really with it. And my mom was like, "Yeah, no, you'll be Mexican Shaq." And now every time I have fucking fever dreams, this motherfucker's always in them. I finally get it
It's because your mother say you'll be Mexican Shaq.
because I'll be Mexican Shaq.
And that really struck a nerve with you.
Yeah, I guess, man.
Huh.
Yeah, big
Wow,
boss.
man.
Drive
I'm
trucks
so
across the
glad that
country.
you finally found the source of your nightmares, man. But
Nightmares and dreams. I've accepted it.
yeah, but I mean, you think it's still gonna continue?
Most likely.
Yeah, man. Good luck with that, bro. Good luck. Hey, do they sell Shaquille O'Neal masks?
I wouldn't be surprised.
I'm gonna look into that.
That man drinking water is the funniest shit ever.
I
Like
know,
a bottle of
man.
fucking water does not fit this man's hands.
Not at all, man. I just love watching him be giant, pick up normal shit. Yeah.
Do you think his penis